Hey guys, I'm Courtney and I'm here today to compare two of the top bikes on the market, the Proform Tour de France and the Nordic S22i. Now let's start with the setup. For the Proform Tour de France, this bike is fairly easy to set up. The parts are easily labeled and you could have this bike put together in about an hour on your own. The Nordic S22i, however, is slightly more challenging in that it does come with more parts, and I would recommend having a friend help you set it up, as it may take a little bit more time. Now, in terms of the flywheel for these bikes, they both are magnetic, so they're going to offer you a super smooth ride. You may have a personal preference as to whether you want the flywheel in the back or the front. My preference personally is with the Nordic S22i, as I do find the flywheel on this bike just slightly smoother. Now, one of the things I want to draw attention to between the two bikes is the overall bike positioning. Now, the NordicTrack actually reflects more of a road bike in terms of its setup, as the handlebars are parallel to the floor, which will take you from your road bike indoors in a smoother transition. Now, over here with the Proform Tour de France, we have this bike set up in the default settings, so as you can see, the handlebars are angled upwards. You could change this by loosening the bolts and turning the handlebars down, but as you can see here, this is more of your typical indoor exercise bike rather than reflecting a true road bike. Proper bike setup is very important, whether you're riding outdoors or indoors, so making sure your seat position and handlebars are correct to your body will make for a smooth ride. Now, on the Proform Tour de France, the adjustment knobs are a little bit more challenging to get used to, so new riders may find that it does take some time to learn how to use them when setting up their bike. Over here on the NordicTrack, the adjustment knobs are a little bit more reflective of what you may see in your local spin studio, so new riders might find it a little bit easier to get their bike properly set up initially. Now, both bikes here come with screen consoles to display your iFit Coach app. The NordicTrack comes with a 22-inch screen that actually swivels, so you can turn the entire screen. This is super handy when you're doing some of the workouts that require off-the-bike movements. Over here with the Proform Tour de France, you have a 10-inch screen that does tilt upwards and downwards, but does not move side to side. So if you are doing those off-the-bike movements, you may just have to lean over to see what they're instructing you to do. Now, the iFit Coach app does come with workouts, spin classes, and rides. But if you want to unlock the app's full potential, a small fee is required. Lastly, both of these bikes have amazing features to offer, and either would be a great choice, both of which can be found on fitrated.com, as well as more details about each bike in our reviews. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Have a great day.